All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. So we all have R on our laptop computers now, and now what we're going to do is install RStudio. So if you've been using like the RStudio server here at SLU, this is our kind of chance to get off of that and to have RStudio on your own laptop, which has some advantages that we'll talk about later. But for now, let's jump right into installing RStudio. So I'm going to close out of my base R console window. And I'm just going to type in the search bar, again, just install RStudio. And so you should see a link that's somethingrstudio.com/products, and it'll prompt you to choose a version of RStudio. And so the version that we want is RStudio Desktop, and it's the free version. So for our purposes, the free version has absolutely plenty for us to take advantage of. If you click download, excuse me, if you click download, it'll prompt you to step 1, install R. We've already done that, so we could go ahead and skip that step. And then step 2, it should be smart enough to kind of predict your operating system. And so for me, it does that. Recommend for your system, download RStudio for Mac. And so since I'm on a Mac, just going to click that. RStudio is slightly bigger than R, but it's still fairly small and should just take under a minute to download. So we'll give it a few more seconds. And again, I'll follow along with this on screen, but your installation might be a little bit different. So this takes me here, and I'm just going to drag it into my applications folder on my Mac. Again, this part would be different depending on your operating system. Okay, so that's all set to go. So again, if I open either my Launchpad or my applications folder, I should see RStudio. I'm going to go ahead and open that. And give it a few seconds. And this should look really, really similar to what you've been working on the RStudio server. So yes, I do want to trust it. Okay, so I actually deleted RStudio off my computer to make this video, and I'm kind of surprised that it kept this R project up, but it did. So yours will probably be blank. So I'm just going to close out of this stuff and close out of this project as well. Okay, so yours will probably look something like this. A couple of things that we're going to do is we're going to change one option that I always change in all of my classes. And I know that my tools thing is off screen, but up in the top, your top header, there should be a little thing called tools, and you should be able to go down to global options. And we always uncheck this box. So show output inline for all R Markdown documents. That's in the R Markdown tab. I always like it unchecked. And so I'm going to do that, click apply, click OK. What that does is it makes all of the plots go into this plotting window, all of the code output go into the bottom left window instead of having it all in that one big markdown file, which I generally don't like. And the other thing you could do in Tools Global Options if you want is to change the appearance. And so mine remembered what appearance I had it on, so Cobalt. But you could pick another theme, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so that gets us to installing RStudio. And the final video in this series will look at getting stuff off of the server and into RStudio, and we'll look at a couple of differences between working on the server and working on with the version on your desktop.